Hello and welcome to Spinners and Winners. I'm Jonathan Carl. Today we had a chance to talk to Sir Elton John. He's here in Washington to view for the first time the AIDS Memorial Quilt. We had a fascinating discussion, including a surprising answer when I asked him which president has done more than any other to fight AIDS. What president has done more than any other to combat AIDS?
George Bush.
You had called him, I think, the worst thing that had ever happened to America, or something.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of his policies, nor was I of Tony Blair's in England. I was very against the Iraq War, so it kind of, you know, his policies didn't sit well with mine.
But you got a chance to meet him at the Kennedy Center Honors.
At the Kennedy Center concert, we spent some time in the intermission with the President, George Bush, and he was amazingly informed about AIDS. He treated us with such kindness. I had so much respect for him, especially when the PEPFAR thing was announced that he gave $15 billion to AIDS. He knew what he was talking about. One of the old adages in life is never judge someone until you meet them. And I didn't like his policies, but I have to say when I met him, I found him charming, I found him well-informed, and I found him determined to do something about the AIDS situation. So I changed my opinion of him. And his wife was astonishingly kind to us as well. So it was, I learned a lesson.
Do you need to see President Obama do more?
Obama's doing a great job.
Have you met him?
I have never met President Obama, but he revoked the law that you couldn't get into America if you were HIV positive. That's why the conference is here this year. It's been 22 years. Don't ask, don't tell, out the window. Gay marriage, he's in favor of, endorsed it. He's breaking down the barriers so much. We need more role models to come out. We need more people who are HIV to stand up and say, I'm HIV positive, I have a great life. Scott, Thomas, Tom, Tony. It's unbelievably moving. I haven't seen the quilt before. And just to see it laid out, to have unveiling part of the quilt, to see the people's names, puts it all into focus of why we're here for this conference, how much further we've moved on, and how far we've come.
It's so easy to talk about numbers, but when you actually look at the quilts and you look at the personalities of the people reflected, the photographs and the dedications, it just puts a personality on every single one of those numbers and just makes it so real and magnifies the impact.
So you obviously got to know Ryan White, who became the symbol of the battle against AIDS, but he was a friend. I mean,
he was a friend, he was an inspiration, his family. It's because of him, his mother, Jeannie, who's here today, and Andrea, his sister, that they changed the way I thought about my life. And it was their influence on me that got me to change the way I lived, to look at my life and see how awful it was, how selfish I was, how self-absorbed. And it was because of their Christian ethics and their ability to forgive and move on and be so stoic in times of such pain and grief that, yes, they changed my life.
Two very quick ones. I just have to ask because you're here. What is Elton John's favorite Elton John song? And by the way, you're number one album now for the first time in 20 years.
In the UK, yeah, so I'm very happy with that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know, your song.
And you can tell everybody this is your song.
I mean, I sing that every show, so.
Quite simple, but...
And then finally, just got new glasses. You're the expert on glasses. Do they work? Do I need to go?
They look very good because with your hair and everything like that, and the skin tone, excellent.
All right, I got the endorsement. Thank you very much, Sir Elton. An honor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, so I'm keeping the glasses. That's it for Spinners and Winners. For ABC News and Yahoo News, I'm Jonathan Carl. You can follow me all week long on Twitter, @JohnCarl, or on Facebook. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.